So, what do you think? Was that a satisfying conclusion to the Purge trilogy?
I'm just more satisfied that it concluded.
Satisfied?
Satisfied that it is concluded. But no, I mean, none of these Purge movies are satisfactory in the slightest. I mean,
it depends on how you look at it, really.
Really.
I'm very glad satisfied by the first movie.
I'm glad that they're over.
I wouldn't count on that.
First one was fucking hilarious.
You never saw the second one. The second one actually wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
I like the second one than this one.
It's goofy.
Sorry, I mean OCD with the camera right now.
That's fine.
But yeah, like it's like, Matt, you were such a fucking sport with this show because I put up like earlier in like the Facebook group. I have Facebook, that's how I communicate with everybody, and I'd say, all right, guys, we got to listen to Tarzan and the Purge 3. Who wants him? I just got a whole lot of no. Then like just last night, I texted like, hey, you free tomorrow? Yep. What are we watching?
Pretty much, man.
It's like, cool. So here we are seeing the Purge Anarchy. This is a B movie through and fucking through, and I honestly can't tell if they honestly expect me to take any of this seriously or not at this point in the game. No, you can't. It's impossible. I don't know if they were genuinely trying to get me to be disturbed, or they were just genuinely embracing the B movie quality of it. I can't tell, and it's kind of bugging me. Like, is this, like, am I supposed to, because all I could think of was like, oh, these all like brutal acts happening. I'm thinking, one, why is people not dead yet? Two, where they get a lot of this shit? And three, none of this makes any sense.
I'm just like you're just like, sometimes even when I'm just watching like some of the random, like, there's a bunch of shots of random people purging, and like some of these mofos, like, that's like they're setting up like guillotines and pendulums.
Yeah,
and
like all things like, where the fuck
shit.
did you get a guillotine?
Like, how the fuck do you like set it up? And I'm just like, why would you set it up? Like, most people are running around with guns and shit, and you're standing around a guillotine, and you're like trying to wave people over, like, hey, come on. Just trust me, this will be awesome. Just watch this.
And then a fucking like old school medieval pendulum swinging.
Yeah.
We're like, A, where'd you get that? B, when did you find time to set it up? Although, see, I did kind of like the teenage reactions in the background. Like,
oh my god.
Like when I'm just barely missing him, he goes, we almost got him.
Oh man. You guys have a good night.
Like, you guys be safe out there, right? Just like not making any of that up. That is verbatim what they say.
That happens. It's just like,
I mean, like, okay, so the basic concept of the movie is I'm just gonna call him Crossbones, because I don't remember my actor's name, but Crossbones from the second movie is back in this one, except now he's like security detail for Senator what's her face.
Yeah, that's a pretty good name. What's her face?
The senator who is getting close to election, and she decides she's gonna get rid of the Purge. Okay, cool. A lot of people behind this, yada yada yada. So, but of course, okay. Here's a big thing with this movie that kind of makes this movie more tolerable, is the fact that in the first Purge, I got a guilty pleasure out of just because the main villain was so insanely over the top and hilarious. In this case, we got 5. Pretty much. We got 5 over the top villains in this. All of whom either die very quickly or really stretch it out. The point where it's like, okay.
Well,
like,
so we got Candy Bar Girl, Captain Confederacy,
Captain Neo-Nazi Confederacy.
Captain Neo-Nazi Confederacy.
How many times we're talking about Nazis on the show this year? Because
Nazis are a popular subject.
This is like the 5th time just this summer.
Oh my God.
Between Patrick Stewart and... Hey, Patrick Stewart's a great neo-Nazi.
Yeah, I can definitely see that.
But anyway, there's this... It starts off like one of the main people of the new founding fathers of America. He talks like
Senator Fuck for Words.
Yes, fuck for words. He starts like swearing, but he's like part like evil Bond villain and part like Disney animatronic. And just the way he moved and his lips moved, like he looked kind of like an evil Muppet. Because he has this like a permanent grimace on his face, and he's talking about, we need to deal with that senator.
I swear, there was a part where he's like I don't know why. There was a part where he was like, what was it? He was about to kill the senator in like the end of the movie, and I swear he was like starting to sound like Palpatine. Like, no, good.
No, you will die.
It's just like, oh my god.
Unlimited power. Stabby. Hey, Palpatine was the best part of episode 3.
Oh my god, he was, yes.
But anyway, so you have that guy who starts saying, like, dropping off words even I'm doing, like that cunt senator, and we need to deal with these cocksuckers. And, like, oh my god. Like, I was kind of like, all right, we may be in for a treat here. Unfortunately, that's like only main scene where he talks. So I guess after that, it's kind of like, all right, buddy, you got to tone down a bit here.
Yeah.
But that's replaced with Candy Bar Girl.
Oh my god.
And this woman, I swear to God,
man.
I don't know what direction she was giving before this movie got rolling or whatever, but anyway, there's this deli shop that's played by the most like African-American stereotype they could find, to the point where he goes, like, there's even a line in the movie where he's like held up with everyone in this van. You see a bunch of these people coming, like, people like swords and axes and shit coming their way, and he says something along the lines of, we got Negroes coming our way, and to them we're just a bucket of chicken.
Oh my god, that fucking
they're
line.
coming at us like a bucket of chicken or something like
we're in a bucket, like we're chickens in a bucket. That's what he said. And I was like,
oh
fucking
my
really?
God, really?
This like soup. There's
even a part where like my Negro and shit like that, and I was kind of like, wow.
Like I'm just, there's just super duper racist.
Like we have as political drama, like not political drama. We have like this whole security detail thing, and then pops over to like if Barbershop was a horror movie.
Yeah.
With this deli shop, and there's this girl that works as a medic, but apparently she also used to be a big purger because I call her like Miss Death or
like
something.
Little Martha or something.
Something like that. And there's these two insane little schoolgirl people.
They were not little schoolgirl people. Those were grown-ass porn stars dressed up as schoolgirls.
Either way, she like takes a candy bar, and then she starts... I don't know what the fuck she was doing, but she was like wide-eyed, like trying to be threatening, but being everything except threatening.
I know, it's just like
bitch, you know, stop it.
I'm just thinking like, bitch, just put the candy bar back.
And then she's like tries to steal a candy bar, and then she gets this really big boner up her ass about but you touch me, I scream rape.
Bitch, there are cameras all over the deli. You can't prove shit.
And then she finally goes away, but then she comes back, and which must have been a serious driving hazard. In this car wrapped around Christmas tree
entirely
lights.
around in Christmas trees. You couldn't see anything past that windshield. You would not be able to find your way over there.
But anyway, Joe, the black stereotype, decides he's gonna camp out the roof with his partner, who's a Mexican partner, who I actually liked.
Yeah, I liked him.
To be fair, I actually kind of liked all these characters.
Yeah, like some of them were pretty likable. Like,
yeah, so give credit where credit's due. But anyway,
particularly like was it the girl who was like Lil Muerte or whatever?
Yeah.
And his Mexican sidekick.
I like Crossbones. Crossbones is a fun actor.
He was fun. Yeah.
I liked him better in the second movie though. He's more of a badass in the second one. That one he has just like a fucking Punisher car with like all kinds of weapons in the trunk and shit. It's actually pretty fucking awesome.
Like they were also bringing in they also brought in the homeless guy from the first Purge.
Oh, is that who that was?
Yeah, that was him. He was the, oh god, what was his name? It was like something Drake or like Drake something.
Was he one of the he
was like the leader of the protester people.
Oh, like
that was the homeless guy from the first movie.
Oh.
So like they brought him back too. So this is kind of like a little Purge.
He may have been in the second movie. I don't remember.
I don't know.
But anyway, where's it going? Oh yeah. So they have this brightly lit car, which again just astonished me they haven't been shot at this point.
I know.
With everything else going on.
There are so many people I'm surprised just aren't lying dead because of just how stupid they're acting in the movie.
Yeah, and just like that's kind of what made me laugh at the first Purge. It's like the Purge people, the people that purge in these movies are the most incompetent killers I've ever seen in any horror movie.
They're terrible.
They after like 3 movies, they only killed 1 main character.
Pretty much.
I take it back too. I forgot that what's his name died in the first movie. Anyway,
like the dad. world's worst security salesman.
That one,
dad.
yeah. But anywho.
I only know the nicknames of these people that come up with for them.
So they have this big long montage, people coming out of there wearing the creepy masks. And
yeah.
But like they're all party girl out.
Ooh, they're all stepping out of the car. Up, time for another slow ass montage of posing with weapons. Oh
yeah.
man.
And masks, don't forget lots
and
of
like
masks.
the masks and it's just
and all that shit. And you just and of course like, oh, that's the girl from the candy shop. Candy girl.
Yep.
It's like not even
she's
like
got like the same hair and everything.
I know, it's like the same like body figures, like
her.
you know it's her. They take her sweet ass time revealing it's like, oh, it's Candy Girl.
What?
And instead she's like, I want my candy bar. Like it's some evil
my candy bar.
Like, bitch, I will give you a candy bar. Just leave.
I was just waiting. I would just sit up there with a candy bar. Take it. Fuck off.
Like whatever, dude. I don't care. It's a candy bar. Just leave me the fuck alone.
It's just the candy bar. Come on.
It just like that was basically her catchphrase, and I'm kind of like,
I want my candy bar.
I want my candy bar, and she said like his insanely wide eyes, like trying to be threatening, but it's like I can't tell if I'm supposed to take this seriously. I really can't, and that goes for a lot of other characters in the movie too. And then we have that. And then we have the new founding fathers trying to assassinate the senator, which is like a big driving point of this movie. Yeah. And they have this mercenary group led by the neo-Nazi
white power Confederacy looking motherfucker.
And you can tell he has swastikas everywhere. He has like the Confederate flag like sewn into his suit in 2 different places. He's bald. He's got a bunch of tattoos.
He ought to just like have Hail Satan tattooed on his forehead. Just
and
like,
mine is fucking well.
Like, he might as well. Just like
it's like do you watch Community?
Not much, no.
There's this one episode in particular where they like the Trun's this nice guy turns out to be incredibly racist by the end of it, and it's like how I never would have guessed, like, but should we have? And they flash back to all these scenes that never shown in the actual episode. And there's one part where he has his shirt off, you see a big swastika on there, and he goes, it's gonna be a maze.
Oh my god. That's pretty much this guy. Just
I love it. Like, you know, on hindsight, maybe we should have guessed he was a bad guy.
Yeah, probably.
And then we have that, and then we have the senator's political opponent, which is a minister, which I guess okay, political commentary.
Yeah, he's pretty much like if you took Jeremy Irons from the Dungeons and Dragons movie and then like put him on
this would have been made a million times better.
Oh my god!
If it was played by Jeremy Irons,
that would have been just incredible. Just like every word he says, it sounds like he's orgasming everything.
Just would have been great if I just had like Jeremy Irons in one of these movies and just have like look out all the destruction and go, holy Toledo, somebody had fun.
Somebody had fun.
You ever see Die Hard 3?
No, I didn't.
Oh, Die Hard 3's amazing.
Oh my god.
You gotta go see Die Hard. You gotta go watch Die Hard 3. It's amazing.
Shit, I gotta get on that.
That's like my all-time favorite Jeremy Irons quote. It's just, that's actually a line he says. I'm not making that up.
Like, holy Toledo,
like,
someone
he looks around like much explosion. He pulls like, holy Toledo, somebody had fun. Like, he's like that. Oh, how colorful.
Oh my god.
It's magical. It's a magical movie. But anyway, so you have that sort of like, he's basically like just this insanely over the top preacher. Like you said, he's like he's coming every time somebody dies.
Exactly.
Or he gets like, purge. Oh, purge. That's a good purge.
Purge.
Oh, faster. Purge faster.
Oh, god.
Harder.
Harder.
Oh, that's a good purge.
Oh my god. Now kill me. Purge me. Yeah.
You know, something I just realized the porn parody of this movie would be.
Oh my god. Oh my.
Voyeurism is now legal for 24 hours. For 12 hours.
Oh, sweet Jesus. Sweet Jesus.
Because that's not even exaggeration. Well, it is an exaggeration, but there's like, especially a part where they have this whole like church ceremony, which again, I have to wonder how everyone got there safely.
Yeah.
But
more importantly, like, apparently they were like waiting for the senator to show up. Because like for the most of the night, because they thought they were gonna have her in the beginning when like they raided the house, but they escaped in there.
Yeah.
So like obviously these people were just like sitting around waiting for like hours on end.
No, to be
like,
fair, they set that up. They said like it starts at midnight or something like that. So I guess they just got there on time.
Oh, okay, that was.
So that one they actually set up.
Right.
So that one they actually set up.
Okay, I might have missed that. I was just picturing them all waiting like. So is mass getting started then, or no, we're still waiting for our guest. And they're like, okay, because it's Purge, and I'm just sitting at a church right now, and I really could be reading a book or watching TV or something.
You're watching Fight Club.
You're watching Fight Club on Purge night.
Why not? We got a preview for that before this movie.
Oh yeah, pretty much.
But
oh, man.
Yeah, I mean, there's like. I don't like. It's a B movie.
It is like it's just cheesy and goofy.
I'm honestly, I know it says like 1,000 times. I was like, it really bugs me that I can't tell whether or not it wants me to take it seriously. Because every time I was like, okay, maybe like they're actually like explaining more things than in the past couple movies.
Yeah.
Like for example, there's a great little like brief moment where there's kind of a "Bring out your dead."
That was funny as
where there's like a truck going, it's like, "Keep Washington DC to clean. Bring out your bodies over here."
Yep, just put them on the truck. We want to, this is Purge, but we want to be decent people about it.
Yeah, it's like this concept still doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, it's just like,
I don't know. Like it's one of those things. Like I guess if you like the first couple movies, you probably like this movie. But I don't know. I don't even know if I really liked it, to be entirely honest. Like, I got a couple laughs out of it.
Yeah, me
just because how some over the top things were. Like especially when like you have the Grim Reaper priest stabbing the first like purge of the church.
God.
And then you had the pastor behind him going, yes. Oh, that's a good purge. Oh.
I swear. It's just like, I was just like, there. You could just screenshot that bit, put a Brazzers logo on it, and everybody would be like, okay, I believe this. It's just like... Oh man, like, this is one of those movies where like throughout it, I'm watching it and I'm thinking like, okay, this is about to happen, and then like when just like, and then like what actually happens, and then I'm thinking, well shit, mine would have made it better. It's just like, what was it like at the end where they were like, we need the senator alive, and I'm just like, ooh, okay, the plan is they're gonna take the senator, they're gonna make her kill her opponent and martyr him to ruin her campaign. That would be brilliant. But no, they were just like, we're just gonna kill her in front of an audience. I'm just like, what the fuck, guys? That's just murdering her. I'm just like, even if you succeeded in your plan, you would have failed. This is not well thought out.
And even then, like the big thing is Senator is very high and mighty about her morals in this movie. There's part where like this rebel underground that wants to kill the minister and guarantee her the election. She's like, you can't do that. That'll make him a martyr and all that stuff. And I'm kind of like, will it? I'm kind of inclined to doubt it.
I'm just like, well,
there's not exactly another opponent in this race.
Yeah,
so.
I mean,
so, and that's a big thing. It was like that's a big thing going towards the end of the movie. I'm kind of like, I don't know.
Like,
I'm not sure I buy it. I'm pretty sure like
I'm just like,
you already killed one of the founding fathers, so you might as well kill him too. That's all I'm saying. And, I don't know, but
founding fathers were ironically purged, and it's just like, or like new founding fathers ironically purged, and I'm
hipster
just
purger. I only purge ironically.
I only purge people who support the purge and like
stuff, man. And things.
Because like
I'm an intellectual.
Yeah. He's like twirling his mustache. Like, well,
like what else?
He's the guy who goes out to purge with like a flintlock pistol or something. He's like, I only purge ironically. He's just like, the rest of you guys use your automatic weapons, but the olden days were such a simpler time. He's putting a bayonet on a fucking like old ass musket.
Are you talking like hipster?
Yeah, like hipster purger
or like senior purger? Because I can imagine senior purger, like a little one of those trolleys, like with a bunch of barbs and sticks sticking out, and it's like, get off my lawn!
Get off my lawn!
I don't know. There's not a whole lot to say about this movie, other than the fact that it's like it's kind of goofy, like. maybe if it's on Netflix, watch it.
Yeah, like, you know.
But like beyond that,
if you're drunk with your friends, like, yeah, go ahead.
Like, you want to watch an orgasm minister, maybe?
If you're into that, you know, whatever you do in your own home, that's your business.
I mean, some of the action's decent.
Yeah, like some of the action was alright, and yeah, a couple of the characters were likable.
Yeah,
it's just
the concept still makes no sense. I like how they explain. We kind of went further and explained some things, but that's a change of fact that it still makes no sense. And even when it does, it's immediately followed up by something incredibly stupid.
Yeah, it's just.
So, I don't know. Like, I kind of jumped the shark and was like, oh, good. It's them versus a fucking attack helicopter now. Because why not?
I don't even feel like this is a horror movie. This wasn't even a horror movie. This was like an action B movie.
It really is. And I don't know if that was the intention, but that's what it fucking is.
Yeah, pretty much. It's just like, really wasn't much else to it.
I don't know. There's some parts to have fun with.
Yeah, there was like some stuff.
But if you want like more of like a, I guess, fun B movie, I think the second one's probably a better bet.
All right, I gotta see the second one.
I mean, it's still not great, but it has Crossbones being a fucking badass for an hour and a half, so that's pretty cool.
It does.
I mean, still a badass here, but not quite as much.
Yeah.
In my opinion. You just want to move on to trailers.
All right, yeah.
Yeah, because I feel like we got work in a couple hours. I gotta go home and take care of something first.
Yeah.
So we got
sponsored by work.
We got Ouija Origin of Evil, which I still can't believe this is getting a fucking prequel.
I was laughing my ass off that whole like preview.
And I was gonna like, really, of all movies to get us prequel, the Ouija board. Ouija, really?
I was like laughing the whole time because the effects look so shit.
They do, and it's kind of like, guys, CGI isn't fucking scary.
What was it? There was like a part where like a kid had a slingshot in the preview, and the like possessed girl was like making him point it at himself. I'm like, you know, that's gonna hurt like a bitch, but you'll be fine. Like,
and it was like, oh, wow, I don't know what to do with this poor little CGI Ouija girl. And that looks pretty stupid. And then we got the trailer for the new Kevin Hart comedy special.
Yeah,
I'm so done with Kevin Hart.
Yeah,
I really am, because even like his fucking comedy specials are filled up with more of his stupid slapsticky movie bullshit that I've never laughed at. It just hit him going rah! A lot, like a fucking rugrat.
Pretty much. He just like, I mean, like his comedy's like all right, but like when he tries to like
literally, like part of this trailer, which is a montage of him screaming.
Yeah. I'm just like, you know,
tell a joke.
Pretty much.
I don't know. Like, I'm sure his stand-up is fine, and if you like it, fine. But I'm so tired of his shtick.
He's an okay stand-up comic. It's just like, you know, when he tries to, you know, his movies are just kind of like, I never liked any of his movies.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Although I heard he's okay in Secret Life of Pets.
I still gotta see it.
That movie just came out today, so...
Oh, shit, yeah, it did.
That's why our line was so fucking packed when we got here.
Right, I forgot about that. Okay.
Then we got the trailer for Doctor Strange again, which I'm looking forward to that movie.
Hell yeah, I'm hella pumped for Doctor Strange. He's like... I've been hoping for him to get a movie since, like, Thor 1.
And I'm so glad that Benedict Cumberbatch got cast.
Benedict Cumberbatch. It sounds like a porn name.
It probably is.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
Benedict Cumberbatch, and just like,
Okay,
that's a porn name. Anywho.
I mean, I heard like they were trying to cast Joaquin Phoenix for this role, and I'm so glad Benedict Cumberbatch got instead. And I like Joaquin Phoenix, but he's not Doctor Strange. Yeah. I mean, I like Benedict Cumberbatch. You know, like, come on, that guy is fucking Doctor Strange.
He looks like Doctor Strange.
Look at him.
Like, yeah.
He's a spitting image.
Marvel does a great job of casting people who actually look like the people like they're supposed to look like. Tony Stark looks.
It depends who you ask.
I still call Robert Downey Jr. Tony Stark. That's how good it is. It's like, goddamn.
And then we got a trailer for Bad Moms, and poor Mila Kunis. I don't know what they paid her to go and sit in front of a camera and introduce this trailer when she was obviously sick out of her mind.
I know. I was just, her voice was just so raspy, and I'm like, oh, Mila.
It was like, oh, you poor girl.
Get some soup. You know,
friend, you're doing this for what looks like incredibly crappy comedy. So, which is like, I feel like they're trying to like, like, we're talking about the bro movies. They're gonna make something just for moms. And like, so you're gonna do that by having women be crazy in a grocery store?
Yeah.
Doesn't that feel like it's a little mean to moms?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I feel like actual parents might have an issue with this film.
Yeah, so I'm kind of like, I don't know about this. And all that stupid, like, PC bullshit. Like, we're trying to stick it to the woman, I guess.
It's just like, you know, it's like suburgatory.
And who says you can't say no to your kids?
Yeah, who the fuck does that?
It's like if you honestly believe you can't say no to your kids, you're a bad fucking parent.
Exactly. Say no to your kids.
Because sometimes they can be little fucking shits.
Yeah. Kids can be bastards sometimes, and you need to tell them to knock that crap away.
Especially when they're 9.
Oh my god.
9-year-olds are dicks.
This man works with kids. He knows 9-year-olds are terrible.
I have 2 jobs to work with kids now.
Like, 9-year-olds are terrible. Sponsored by Michael the Comic Nerd.
I have no hesitation. I've told people flat out, I was like, 9-year-olds are jerks. All right?
Pretty much.
Like, between, like, 7 to 8 is kind of like the Ghostbusters crowd. Like, Mythbusters crowd, I call them. Because they're smart enough to question shit, but they still wouldn't believe you. 9-year-olds are old enough to realize it's fake and then fuck with you.
I know. Oh, man.
And then they get especially boys.
Yeah.
Because you got the hormonal thing going on.
Oh my God.
The pre-puberty based hormones going.
Yeah, I used to work with kids, and there was always that group of boys. There was also always that group of boys who were like, they'd always be doing stupid shit, and I would have to like tell them like, quit doing that.
Like you want to just do like, hey, look over there, flick him in the back of the ear.
It's just like those little.
Because it hurts like a bitch, but it doesn't leave a fingerprint.
Yeah, it's just. Jeez.
This reminds me a long time before I have kids. Mm-hmm. My kids are gonna have an experience of love and fear. Like when you're a good boy, Dad is your favorite friend. When you fuck up, you're gonna fear my wrath.
Oh my god.
Not through physical violence. It's gonna be all through tone and voice and everything else in between. You're gonna fear me. Because I'm a psychologist. I will fuck with your head. I don't need to touch you.
I cannot wait to watch you parent. Just like, I feel like I need to just come over to your house.
Like Dad gives me the silent treatment.
Just like,
it was like, why don't you do that? If I don't do this, Dad stares at me with these evil eyes for hours on end. He doesn't blink. Just sitting there for hours like,
oh my god.
I do that to somebody at work and drive them crazy.
Oh my god. That is awesome.
It's gonna become a running joke. But
alright.
I hope none of my employers are seeing this video.
Oh my god.
So anyway, we got Don't Breathe, which I actually really want to see this movie.
Oh yeah, that's the one with the blind guy, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that guy who plays the blind guy, he was in this show called Salem that I was watching on Netflix. And he dies in like the first season, but like he was like, but he's spoilers by the way. But he's like my favorite part of that show. Like he was just like fucking awesome. I love this actor. I love the character he was playing, and I am hella pumped to see him as a badass blind dude who wants to kill some burglars.
It's like, I think me and Grant made the joke when we first saw this trailer. It was like, moral of the story, don't rob Stick's house.
I'm getting the Stick vibe too. Like, he's just like badass blind guys
who will fucking murder you on the spot. So I think that actually looks like a genuinely good concept for a thriller.
Oh yeah.
So
I want to see that.
then we got, apparently Jack Reacher got a sequel.
Yeah.
Which, Tom Cruise saying badass one-liners and fucking people up. I'm down for that.
Yeah, it's just like, Tom Cruise playing Tom Cruise, and it's just like, yeah,
so I'm down for that.
Right.
Then we got, I think I got the name of this wrong. It's like The Ninth Life of Louis Drax or something.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah.
That looked weird.
It's like, it looked like Inception for medical purposes. Like that's what I thought was happening, but I don't know. It looks like one of those I don't know, it looks like one of those movies that's shooting for Oscar season kind of thing, but like in sort of like the God, what was that one fucking movie's name? Hugo, like in a Hugo kind of way.
Oh, Hugo's a great movie.
Oh yeah, I still got to see it, but like Yeah, there's like a long ass list of movies I still have to see. But like,
I'm getting that vibe.
Yeah.
But no, like,
but like, yeah.
I don't know, like, I kind of feel like I can almost immediately see what the twist is. Like, oh, the wife did it.
Yeah.
Like,
Probably.
like 90% likely the wife did it.
Like if we do a review of that movie, we just gotta like start it off with a quick
Like,
review saying
called it.
and then just like as soon as that clip's on, called it.
Yeah, so I think that's all I really have. So
Yeah.
you're gonna follow. Do you recommend this movie?
Like, if you're drunk with your friends on like Saturday night and you just kind of feel like watching something,
And I wouldn't recommend paying full price for this movie.
yeah, like if it's on Netflix, or
Yeah.
if you get it on like a Redbox or something, like, yeah, just like, yeah,
I mean, it's a B movie.
yeah, it's a,
So it's like,
yeah.
as you will. I mean, it's
Yeah.
not great. It's not the worst movie I've seen this year. It's just kind of like, there's some laughs in there, some
Yeah.
decent action. So,
yeah, it's okay.
Yep. So I think that's all we got. Maybe if I can talk somebody into it, we'll see Legend of Tarzan, but it's unlikely at this stage of the game. But next week we got The Secret Life of Pets, which apparently is already going to do fantastic just based on the line we fucking saw today.
Yeah.
What else comes out this weekend? Well, I'm asking you. You should know this.
I don't know this.
Well, you should.
I didn't know I had homework.
What do I pay you for?
You don't pay me.
All right.
I got our tickets.
Sure. I did give you a ride, though.
You did give me a ride.
Oh, we got Mike and Dave need wedding dates.
Okay.
So I may
Was it
call
like?
you.
What was it? It's Anna Kendrick, Aubrey Plaza, Zac Efron,
and whoever
what's
the
his
baby
face?
is.
Yeah, Babyface.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that
Okay.
movie.
I'm gonna wait for that phone call. Yeah.
So, yeah. I think we got the trailer in front of Independence Day 2, and we knew for the grant. And I was like, I would say, don't worry, you don't have to go see this movie, but I may ask you to go see this movie. So yeah, look out for that. I'm finally working my way through Daredevil season 2. Finally,
Yeah,
like I got to episode 4 review wise, and then I had to pack up, find 2 other jobs, and then move, and then graduate.
Yep.
So I haven't had.
That'll take up your time.
So that took a backseat, but I'm finally getting back on board with that. So look out for more of those in the future. So,
Awesome.
thank you guys for watching. See you all next time.
Take it easy.